You really want to know my management
I
style?
want to know management style.
Mike, deal with
All
it.
right, so check that out. This is how I run marketing. You find one person who's a hard worker and process oriented, and you make them do all the work. So I was in the office last week, and Mike was telling me, he was like, hey, I would love it if you can spend time with the sales team, listen to their sales calls and give them feedback. I would love it if you can spend time with the production team, find out what they're doing, and help them improve. During the whole week while I was in the office, Mike was like, dude, you didn't even listen to one sales call. All you did was ask the sales guys, did you close any new deals? And the sales guys started hating me after a while, right? And then the production team, I was like, how's it going? Caught up on work? They're like, yep. I'm like, all right, it sounds good. I'm a terrible manager. I hate managing. My style is you find one person who does it all. And the way I make sure the quality of work is good, I just overpay and hire smart people. So then that way I don't have to deal with people that need to be trained up or people who need to be taught what to do. Instead, just hire really good people, overpay, and then we like doing things called lunch and learn. So there's always new strategies that I use in marketing or David here uses. And what we'll do is I'll teach it to all the production team or the people who are doing the marketing on, hey, here's a new strategy, here's how you implement it, do you have any questions? We record it and then boom. So then we end up creating this marketing doc. And I think right now we're like at 176 steps. So anytime we have a customer or a client or we're doing marketing internal, like we just go down the list. You do 1, number 2, number 3. And it's like crazy. Like the first one on the list is remove dates from URLs, because a lot of times we'll buy companies. And what ended up happening was on the Neil Patel blog, our URL structure was neilpatel.com/year/month/day/blog topic, right?
Yeah.
It was something like that. And then we ended up removing the date structure, creating a theme, because Google's like, wait, this content's related to a date, shouldn't do well. So we created a theme, so it was neilpatel.com/blog/title of the post. And we used breadcrumbs and we put in the categories and stuff like that. And then boom, within 30 days, a 54% increase in search traffic. Which is significant when you're getting over 100,000 visitors a month from search, right? We're in the multiple hundreds of thousands from search. But that strategy works so well, and this is like, you want to manage, overpay, especially in marketing, just overpay, hire the best, hire people who are experimenting and learning. Don't hire people who are like, oh, I'm only going to work for you. I love hiring marketers who are just like, I have my own blog, I'm doing my own side shit. I'm like, hey, you keep doing experiments on your side shit. Once you learn some cool shit, bring it over to my company and let's expand and do better. But that's my management style. And it works really well for me. I don't like going into the office. I'm not going to ever manage 20, 30 people. I just find like 2 or 3 or 4 people who can do everything that I need, and I just work with them and communicate with them on a daily basis, and that's it.
Wow. And how do you find those people?
I don't have a good process of finding them. I typically look for people who are struggling and that had a good job but didn't get paid well. So like Mike came from the car dealership industry, where the car dealership that he was running was a Mazda dealership. They were struggling and he had to figure out how to hire people, make it grow, and be creative. So I'm not really looking for people who know marketing. I'm looking for people who know how to hire, who know how to fire, who are creative, who can build up processes. And I have this churn and burn model, as though that sounds bad. I'll hire a few people, test them out, or live with them, like, because I have a house, empty rooms, like, hey, you can stay in my house, and they have to be able to learn on their own, just pick up from listening to me talk about marketing, and eventually they'll learn the ropes, and they have to come up with creative strategies on how to make more money from the business. So I won't take them and be like, here's what I want you to do. Instead, I look for people who are pretty much entrepreneurs but don't have the capital. I put them into my business. I'll give them profit sharing or revenue sharing, and I do deals where you got to figure out how to grow this business. And usually the ones who know how to manage, are process-oriented, and are creative are the best at that. It's expensive. It's not cheap. You'll pay well into the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Like you look at Mike, 2 Lamborghinis, right? Adds up. So as long as you're willing to pay, but it's worth it because those guys will make you way more money than whatever they're costing you.
What's the deal with Lamborghinis in marketing?
I don't know. A shitload of people on YouTube are showing up. I just got Mike to sell his, and now he drives like a little electric bike. He's just like, eh. And he's like, dude, I just got this crazy one for like $2,000. It goes up to like 35 miles an hour. I'm like, cool, as long as you're not wasting money on cars. But I really don't get it. People think they're cool, and a lot of marketers, what they're doing is they're either leasing them or they're renting them out. The smart ones are, because you can rent out your car for more than the lease payment, so you kind of have a free car. but I don't understand it. I think it's like their dream or passion. But once people get all this shit, they realize it's stupid.